I can still hear your voice. I ain't got no choice, 'cause I'm here.
I met you in the dark, you lit me up. You made me feel as though I was numb. We danced the night away, we drank too much. I held your hair back when you were throwing up. Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is a video that I have been planning for such a long time, and I don't know why I've never really gotten around to doing it, but I finally decided to bring you guys this video today. This is a bridal makeup tutorial, and I get so many questions on my social media, on Snapchat, on Facebook, in person, all the time. I always get asked what is your classic take on a bridal makeup tutorial? So I decided to bring you guys this video because I get so many questions, and it's kind of hard to describe versus actually showing you guys and actually teaching you guys. So this is the look that I have come up with, basic look that I always go for when I am doing any sort of bride. I've done many different brides in my freelance journey. If you guys don't know, I am a freelance makeup artist, and I do work for Estee Lauder as well. So anytime I always get a bride, she always asks for this type of look, something that's very smoky but not too smoky, something that's not going to make her look like raccoon eyes, something that's kind of more on the neutral side, not too much color. All the brides that I have pretty much done in the past, I've always done this look and they always love it. I think that this look is very classy and sultry, and I just think that it brings out the lips and the eyes and the cheeks and the brows, and I just love this look so much. So if you guys are getting married, congratulations to you, and if you are using my tutorial to recreate this look, definitely make sure to send it to me on any social media. If you guys would like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is we are going to start off with our brows. This is by Bella, and this is in the shade dark brown, and I'm going to kind of line the under parts of my brows, and then I'm also going to do the top as well, and this is just going to define the brows just a little bit more, because I feel like the brows are the most important step, especially if you are going to be a bride and you're going to be taking pictures. You definitely don't want your brows to be invisible. You want them to be there. You want them to be a little bit more on the noticeable side. After that, I'm going to go ahead and take some powder, and I'm going to take that on a small angled brush, and I'm going to put this at the back parts of my brows. I'm barely putting any product at the front part, because that part you want it to be very diffused and very non-existent kind of. You want it to be there, but you don't want to look like angry brows. So I'm kind of just taking the back part of the spoolie side of the pencil, and I'm blending that up towards the front, and this is going to give you the most natural brow shape. After that, I'm going to go ahead and take some concealer on a small brush, and I'm going to line the under parts of my brows, and this is just going to make it look like you just got your brows done, and it's also going to give it such a cleaner look than if you just were to leave the brows like that. So I like to underline the bottom parts and underline the top, and as you guys can see, it looks so much more defined and so much more cleaner. After that, I'm going to go ahead and take my soft ochre paint pot by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow primer. You definitely want to make sure you use an eyeshadow primer, because this is going to make your eyeshadow last all day long, and especially on your wedding day, you do want that eyeshadow to last. After that, I'm going to go ahead and set the primer with some kind of powder. You can take your face powder, a eyeshadow shade that's a little bit lighter. You can take whatever you want as long as it's a powder. And then after that, I'm going to be taking this palette from Morphe, and this is the A25 palette, I believe. I will link it down below because I know they just relaunched these. So I'm taking this light burnt brown shade, and I'm putting that on a crease brush, and I'm blending that all over my whole entire crease and bringing it down on my lid a little bit. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and take a even darker shade. And with this look, we're just going to go darker and darker and darker. And you're going to see that in just a second once we move on to the different parts of the eye look. But I'm just going to take this color again and kind of build this up. And then after that, I'm going to take the even darker shade and I'm going to put that again in my crease using the same brush. Like I said, we're just making it deeper and deeper. And that's going to give you the nice transition shade from it being light to dark. And then after that, I'm going to take this grayish kind of taupey brown, and I'm going to put that just on the outer corners. I'm not bringing this into the crease. I'm just keeping it right there on the outer V of our eyes. With this taupey shade, I'm just going to go ahead and keep it on the outer V of the eyes, and I'm going to kind of build it up. And then after that, this is the next color that we are going to take. It's kind of like a deeper taupe color, and I'm really going to focus this on the outer V as well. And I'm going to build this up a lot because we are going to create like a smoky eyeliner kind of effect. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this shimmery champagne color, and I'm going to add that on top of the lids, and I'm going to blend that out. And then right now you're going to see me intensify the eyeliner. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Urban Decay eyeliner. This is a eyeliner pencil. You could take a gel eyeliner, an eyeliner pencil like this, or something even darker if you wanted to, like the Tarte's liner. You can do that as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and line my eyes with this. It's not going to be perfect at all. I'm just going to go ahead and line it, because after that we are going to take a smoky brown kind of taupey color, and I'm going to blend that out, and this is going to give it the smokiness that we are trying to achieve. So I'm taking that on a small eyeliner brush, and I'm going to go ahead and rock it back and forth, kind of blend it out, kind of smooth it out, and just really go back and forth, and that's what's going to give you the smokiness effect. And you're going to see that once you start blending it out, it's going to kind of diffuse on the outer V of the eye. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and take some gel eyeliner, and as you guys can see, the lash line is super smoky, but I do want to kind of intensify that a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and take a gel eyeliner, and the reason why I'm taking a gel instead of the pencil again is because this is going to make it look a little bit more smoother. It's going to get the line straighter, and it's going to be a little bit darker. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and take some lashes. These are the most beautiful lashes, and I think this will fit perfect for any bride. So these are the Mink 3D hair lashes, and this is in this style A12. I'm going to go ahead and take my Estee Lauder primer, the smoothing primer, and then my Professional by Benefit, and these are just going to help me create a nice smooth canvas when we are going to apply the foundation. So the foundation I'm going to be using is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and the reason why I decided to use this one is because not only is it amazing coverage, but it looks amazing in photographs and pictures. And obviously, if you are going to be a bride, you're going to be taking some pictures, and you don't want to have that white cast. And this foundation is not only affordable, but you won't get that white cast in pictures, and it looks really, really amazing on the skin. Like, I can't even express how high-end this foundation looks on the skin, and I have been using it ever since I've gotten it, and I've done that review for you guys, and I have fallen in love. So the next step I want to do is go ahead and highlight the under eye area, down the center of the nose, down the middle of the forehead, and this is just going to help lift your face, and it's also going to help conceal any darkness that you have underneath the eyes. I'm just going to be taking my Estee Lauder Flawless Concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and set that, because you do not want your concealer to crease. So I'm actually going to be taking a new product, and no, it's not the Airspun powder. It is actually the RCMA powder. This is the no color powder, and I decided to get this and kind of try it out. But yes, I am going to be using the Airspun powder for the rest of my face, and that is because it's just going to go ahead and give me back some color. Instead of putting that RCMA powder all over my face, it's just going to give me kind of like a lighter effect, and I don't really want that, especially if you are going to be taking pictures. So I just go ahead and apply the powder on the rest of my face, and the RCMA one, I just put it underneath the eyes and the areas that we highlighted. And then after that, you obviously want to contour and give back some color to your skin, especially if you're going to be taking some pictures. So I am going to be taking my Kat Von D contour palette, and I'm just going to be contouring my cheeks, my temples, down the sides of my nose, and also my jaw. And this is just going to help you get a more sculpted effect, and it's not going to make your face look like one-dimensional in photographs and pictures. So you definitely want to make sure that you add some kind of color to your face, whether it's contouring or bronzing. But I feel like contouring is definitely the better alternative to go, because it just sculpts the face more. After that, I'm going to go ahead and clean up that contour, and I'm going to be using my Airspun powder to do so, and I'm also going to let it bake. And then after that, I'm going to take the two darkest shades that we use on our outer V, and I'm going to kind of line the lower lash line, and I'm pressing this really closely to where our eyelashes actually grow. And I'm going to take the lightest shade that we used as our transition shade, and I'm going to take that on a small pencil little fluffy brush, and I'm going to really smoke that out, and this is just going to help give the smokiness on the lower lash line but not be too dramatic, and it's also going to help make the balance between the upper part of the eyeshadow and the lower parts balance better than it being too top heavy. And then after that, I'm going to take a blush, and this is in the color Royal, and this is from Tarte Cosmetics. As you guys can see, I applied a little bit too much, so it's okay. You can always go back in with a stippling brush and just go ahead and blend that out and make it more softer. After that, you definitely want to have some type of glow, because I feel like any bride should have some type of glow, whether you're oily skin or dry skin. It's just going to help make your cheekbones stand out a lot in photographs and in pictures, and obviously in videos. So you want to use some type of highlight. I'm going to be using my glow kit from Anastasia and a MAC brush to do so, and then I'm going to go ahead and dust off that bakage that we just did. And then I'm just going to be taking some mascara. This is the Carbon Black Mascara from L'Oreal. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and apply my lip color. This is by Gerard Cosmetics, and this is in the color Serenity. And I feel like this is the perfect shade for a bride because it has color, but it's not too nude. But it is nude, but it's not like too over the top. And I think it's just perfect. Okay, so that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That way I don't get lost in the YouTube world, and that way you guys can be notified when I upload. I do upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I hope you guys stay connected with that by subscribing. Don't forget to check out all my social media, link down in the description bar, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!